All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to animate my enemy, and basically I need to, and you need to, animate at least three different things. You need a move, like a run, like a trot. You're going to need an attack, and we're going to need a death. Okay. If you want to do an idle as well, that's cool. Idles are always good, in case they're not moving for some reason. So that's basically what I need at the most basic. Okay, so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut this down here to, let's say, 24. I'm just gonna hit play. All right, I'm gonna say 24. So I'm just gonna animate, like I'm gonna do the run cycle first, if you will. So I just have the rig opened up right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and key right on this. So I'm gonna move this one back to, let's say, here, S, and I'm gonna take this one and go forward, and like that, and S, and I'm gonna do show, none, show nerves curves, and show where are you, polygons, and that way I don't have any other distractions. Okay, so with both of these selected, I'm holding my middle mouse button, click and drag, and notice that it's not moving anything else in the time, and I'm at S, and that's basically just going to key those two, and I'm just going to do the opposite here. All right, so if you've done your run and walk cycles, you probably remember how to do this. I'm just going to select this here, hit S, take this one, bring it back, and hit S, and I'm just going to see what that looks like. And that is very adequate. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go ahead and take this, and since it's coming forward at the halfway position here, I'm going to take it, move it up, and I'm also going to rotate it down like this. So basically the foot comes up and then steps. And I'm going to do the opposite here. Take this one, and at 18, I'm going to lift it up, and I'm going to rotate it down like that, and it will set. Okay, so now there you go. Looks like something. All right, now what I'm going to do is just before it steps at we'll say 20, we'll say 23 here, I'm going to have it kind of up. Okay, and then it will, that way it'll go boom boom. Okay, so if I hit play, I'll have a nice little, see how it looks a little bit better on the back foot now. I'm going to do the same thing here. So he's going to come forward, and then the frame before, I'm actually going to pitch it up slightly. So it's a do, okay? And that looks okay. It's real basic. Probably need some more up and down, but we'll see what we do. So I'm going to take this, and I am going to key it here, and key it here, and also at 12. So that basically is just the, it looks like this. Okay, so the down position would be, well, the up position would be right, yeah, sorry, the down position is going to be right here. So I'm going to hit this and go down. All right, and then the up position is going to be right here. And I'm basically going to pull it up as high as I can. So it's down, then up, and then he's going to step, and then right at 16 is going to be down again. And then right at 20 is going to be the up again, like that. So now you can see it's kind of going like that, and that looks like a real basic kind of waddle walk. All right, and now what I'm going to do is a little side to side here. I'm actually looking at my feet, and I think I really should use some reference footage, but I'm thinking what I'm going to do, nah, we're going to keep doing this. We'll figure out the rest later. All right, so boom, boom, boom. So now at my halfway mark here, I'm going to go ahead and have it go this way. All right, because it's going to put its weight on that step. And then at the halfway mark here, I'm going to put it on this leg. All right, so that's why it'll look a little bit more like that. And it looks a little more birdie. Okay, now the other thing that's going to happen on the halfway mark, oops, is right here. I'm going to rotate this on the blue here a little bit like this. So it's going to rotate, boom, and then at 18, it's going to rotate in the opposite, like that. All right. And that's Looking more and more adequate. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do a little floppity flop here with these parts. Okay. And there's going to be E, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to hit S and S. All right, and at 12 we'll also hit S. All right, so I'm thinking he's going to come down. So this is actually on its way down. So I'm going to kind of pull these up like this, and I'm going to take this and copy it to 24. All right, so it's going to be up, and I'm thinking right around 10 is it going to be down. I'm going to take 12 and actually delete that. Right click delete. So it's going to be up and then down, and then we're going to say up here again. So it's boom. So boom. And maybe we'll let's see. I don't know if that looks good or not. See, I want it to look more floppy. So like it's coming down, boom. I think what I'm going to do is at 6, still kind of keep it up. Let me see, I'm going to move that. Oops, I'm going to take, come on, just hold shift, click 1. There we go. We're going to go at 4. I'm going to take this and put this at 8. So it's flops, boom, good. And then we'll say at 12, I think it should be up again. So it's like boom, flops. Then right after, this should be at 18. I'm going to take this and we're going to roll her down. And then like that. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So now the tail's flopping a little bit, gives a little more love there. All right. Not the greatest thing I've ever seen, but it should do. All right. And now I'm going to take the head here and basically just try to have it react to the body. Okay. So I am going to kind of do the same thing that I did before. I'm going to hit S, and then we're going to say at 4, I'm going to kind of have it up and back like this. Let's see if I can, and we will E, rotate that. I wonder if I can get some out of this too. So let's go to S here and go to 4. We'll rotate this puppy kind of up a little bit. Then I'm going to take this guy back this way and we'll rotate it a little more like this. So I'm not exactly happy with that. So it goes like this. And then we're going to take this and I'm going to take this one and rotate this down now. And then I'm going to take this one and pull it back here, rotate it like so. Let me see. So I just want to see what it looks like here. Okay, that's mostly keeping it okay. And here, I think it needs to move this way just a touch so that it looks straight. And then we're going to go to 16. And again, we're going to rotate this up. All right. And let's see here. This could actually probably rotate straight. There we go. And then rotate kind of straight here too. And 16, we're going to take this and rotate it this way. And oops, I'm going to take this guy, rotate him down and kind of up. And let's go ahead and bring it forward a little bit. And then at 20, I'm going to take this and rotate it down. And we'll take this and rotate it back, or move it back and rotate it a little bit. Move back a little bit more. And I am going to take this first one and this first one, and I'm just going to middle mouse button click and key it there. So let's see what that looks like. And not super happy with it, but it's okay. Seen worse things. Okay, so I'm gonna call that my general walk trot thing. So it's gonna walk up to you, and then it's gonna hit you. All right. So that's all looking fine and dandy, and I got that animated. Okay, so the next thing I would need is so I'm just gonna go ahead and save this, Control-Shift-S, and I'm just gonna name it Anim. All right, and we'll hit Save As. Good. So now I have the anim here, and the next bit is to do the next part. So I'm gonna go to 25, and what was I gonna do? Attack. So I don't know. Let's see, how long would that take? 1, 2. So maybe a second. I don't think it's gonna be a second. Probably like half a second. So let's do 32. So it's just gonna be like a quick. Let's see if that's too slow. Yeah, that doesn't really quite work for me. Let's try 42. See. Yeah, that's probably a little bit closer. Okay. So for this, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to zero out this and zero out this. All right. And I'm going to take this and this. Basically, you can zero out everything. So I'm going to select all of these pieces. And I'm going to zero out all the translates and the rotates so that he's back into his default position. And let me just double check, make sure that didn't mess anything up here. Okay, yeah, because that all should have keys. So 25. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is key the next bit here. So it's just going to be the attack. So it's just going to be up, boom. So it's just going to be anticipation and hits, not anything too much fancier than that. So I'm going to hit S here, and then we'll hit S here, and I'm basically just going to have it go up. So we'll say like to here, like back up a little bit. And I'm going to take this and make sure I have a key here. And then I am going to take this and move this back. Okay. I'm even going to rotate it a little bit like it's on its toe or something. So basically it's like going to back up, and I'm going to rotate this back. Actually, I got to make sure I key on 25. Make sure you key on 25 first. Then we'll rotate this back. And I'm going to do the same thing here. S, take this 34 and rotate it like this. So it's going to kind of back this thing up. And let's see, maybe I'll even kind of move this down and over like that. And I'm going to picture that, make sure these are keyed here. And then at 34, oops, I must have moved one wrong. I did. Middle mouse button click, key it there, and we will delete this one. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take this one and this one, rotate this up. Okay. So basically it's like going like this, and then I'm going to have it tack real quick to 40. So this will be the forward here. I'm going to take this and we'll zero out the rotate, and I'm just going to move this forward. And we'll take this part and come forward and rotate this back. All right, we want to make contrasting poses. Take this, and I'm going to rotate this down. And we'll take this and rotate this down. And take this and rotate like this. And make sure that it is indeed attacking. So let's see. Boom. Boom. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click and drag over this whole thing. I'm going to unselect here because there's the curve on the inside. And I'm going to select here. I'm going to middle mouse button click and shift and key there. So now it's a cycle. All right. And thinking what I'm going to do. Oops. Let's get it all back. I'm going to take this, hold shift, click and drag. Make it happen a little bit faster, and it gives me a little more recovery time. There we go. And there's the attack. Okay. And then I just need to do a death, and I'll do that in the next one. I might fix this a little.